decided to come back and do another video. My boyfriend has left to go back home, and he made it home okay. So he left earlier today. It was like, I don't know, about 6 or 7. And he got home, it was almost 11. So it was probably a little after 7 then, because it takes about 3 hours to get there. And he said he got home about, it was like 10 till 11 or so. And he sent me a text message to let me know that he had gotten home. So, I had a really good time while he was here. And I miss him already. I miss him. I miss him. I don't know. It's hard to describe how I feel about him right now. Because part of me is just like, this is exciting and great and wonderful. And then the other part of me is just like, what did we get ourselves into? So, yeah, I'm just kind of being weird about it right now. But, I really miss him, and I miss spending time with him already. Like, he said the same thing, actually, that he missed me already. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet of you. Really sweet. I miss him too. I do. I miss him a bunch. Like, it was nice having someone here for 2 days and 2.5 days basically, and it was nice to be able to spend time with him. And because, okay, I have to point out, and we didn't talk about this in the last video, but the last time that he came to visit me was 2 years ago. I mean, we've obviously seen each other in 2 years. It's just the last time that he came up here to visit me, it was 2 years ago. And my ex-husband had just, like, left. He just, like, walked out on me and just left. And Brandon came up to visit me to cheer me up and make sure, I wasn't suicidal and crazy in here by myself. But he came to visit me as my friend. We weren't dating at that time at all. And, I mean, I won't say we weren't thinking about it, but it was kind of, that's not even, like, the pressing issue right now. The pressing issue is, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you not going to kill yourself? Let's just make sure you're not going to kill yourself. So, yeah, he came to visit as a friend, and we did not sleep in the same bed at that point. He was very gentleman, like, about everything, and I mean, we slept in the same room, and he slept on my floor, because I have a blow-up mattress. He slept on the blow-up mattress, and, I mean, we hung out and did stuff, and it was nice, again, to have someone here for 2 days, and, not be lonely and sad. And so now, I mean, that was 2 years ago. Almost, as a matter of fact, it's been almost exactly 2 years, like to the day, almost, since he's been here to visit me. And so, and I reminded him of that when he came up here. I was like, babe, it's been like 2 years, almost exactly 2 years since you've been here to visit. And he was like, really? And I was like, yes. So, it was nice for him to come and visit, and as my boyfriend now, and not just like my best friend. He is actually here as my boyfriend. And it was nice to just be able to spend time together, just doing stuff. And so, like, Friday night, I took him around town and showed him different stuff. And I refused to take him to my job because I was not going to expose him to the craziness that is my job. I'm not going to do that. So, so we went and we picked up dinner, and we had dinner. We had Chinese, because I had him go to this restaurant that I really like. That I go to is like the Chinese restaurant that I go to here, and they're fairly expensive, but I was like, I really want you to try this because I really like them, and um, I was like, well, I've been there, and I've been there before he came up here the last time, and then I really liked him after that, and he hadn't been here, so I was like, hey, let's go to this Chinese restaurant, and he loves American Chinese, so I was like, let's go get some, and he was like, okay, so we did, and he liked it. He wound up liking it. But I showed him around on Friday, and then on Saturday, we went out to the arcade. When I was, like we said in the previous video, we went out to the arcade. We went to Tex and Shirley's in Greensboro so that he could try them too, because the time before, in like August of 2011, he came up to visit me and my ex-husband, and we were going to take him to Tex and Shirley's, and we wound up not going. It got to be super late, so we wound up not going. And we went to this place called Red Bull Tavern instead, so... Well, I took him to Tex and Shirley's this time. Also, I showed him the goodness that is Sheetz. And, and he had a Sheetz. He had some of their made-to-order stuff, and I had a smoothie, and I was like, you see this? This is some good shit. And he was like, Sheetz is awesome. And I was like, yeah, I know. He couldn't quite wrap his mind around the fact that they made food to go, like, made-to-order food, plus their gas station. Like, he was not understanding that concept. I was like, you have the same thing in South Carolina if you go to, like, Sphinx. Like, I don't understand. How do you not understand this concept? But, he thought Sheetz was awesome. I think Sheetz is awesome. So, then we made our video, which I need to apologize. We had some technical difficulties there, aside from me dropping the freaking camera. Because I dropped my iPod while we were recording. But, also, I think my hand covered up the microphone. So, I apologize. You can still kind of hear what I'm saying, but it's a little muffled. It's, like, super muffled. Which I think is what happened when I did the video, when I did the episode and I was talking about it snowing outside. And I had problems with the sound. I think that's what happened, because I had covered up the microphone on my iPhone, and I was kind of pissed about that. So I figured out that's what it was, and I think that's what happened. So I apologize for the technical difficulties there. There's really no way for me to fix that without like re-recording things, and so yeah, not happening. Yeah, I'm super excited. Christmas is coming, and I already know what I'm getting for Christmas. I've already told him what I want for Christmas, and I told my mama what I want for Christmas. And they're both getting me pretty much the same thing. My mom's getting me Walmart gift card and some money, which is wonderful. I need that. I need that. I need both of those things. She's giving me money and a Walmart gift card. He's probably getting me a GameStop gift card, and he bought these earrings for me that I wanted. And my mom was like, what is it with him and earrings? And I was like, well, actually this time, Mama, I actually asked him for these earrings. They're so adorable. And I picked him out, so I'm super excited. I'm going to get these earrings for Christmas. I picked him out, and he's already bought them. So, he was given instructions that he better wrap it. Do not just hand me a bag of earrings. Like, that's not cute. So... yeah, he's getting me earrings. So I'm probably gonna get him. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna get some anime series for him, and I'm gonna get him a gift card probably, because he asked me for a gift card. He was like, either like Best Buy gift card would work. So I'm gonna get him a gift card. And in my family, we pull names for Christmas. Like, everybody selects a name out of a hat because we have so many people. So this year I picked my aunt Rose. I picked my Aunt Rose's name, so um, I'm gonna get her like an Amazon gift card because she has a Kindle, and so I know she loves that, and she'll really want the Amazon gift card. Like she'll want to use that. Because my mom had told me she had a Kindle. She was like, "Oh yeah, you know your Aunt Rose got a Kindle, so you might want to get her one of them gift cards." And I was like, "Oh, that would be perfect." Thanks, mommy. So, and I got my mom's Christmas gift. I can't. Oh, I'd have to get up to like show you guys, but I got her NCIS season 10. Yeah, I got her the season 10 DVDs because we both watch NCIS, and she's got me into this freaking show. So, she's got me into NCIS, and so um, we're watching it, and I watch it with her when I go home, and so we're up to, and season 11 is airing right now, and so we talk about plot points, and we discuss episodes together, and she has all of the seasons up to season 9. She has all the way up because I bought her season 9 last year for Christmas. So now she's only missing season 10, which she just got. So I'm giving her that for Christmas. She knows she's getting that for Christmas. Like I'd already told her because she was like, "Well, I mean, there ain't much you can get me." So I was like, "Yeah, I know." And so like I didn't want to buy her clothes and stuff because she doesn't need clothes. Um But I know she would appreciate season 10. She didn't. She said she didn't like a whole bunch of episodes in season 10, but we were watching season 10 as it was airing, so she's probably got I wanted her to be able to complete her collection. So that's why I bought season 10 for her, and I knew she'd really like that gift. So, but yeah, she knows she's getting that for Christmas. Um But yeah, I'm excited about Christmas. Where I'm gonna see him. That's why he was saying I was gonna be home. I was gonna see him maybe for Christmas. I don't know if we're gonna, spend a large amount of time together. We are gonna see each other Christmas Eve. So he can get his gift and I can get mine. We can exchange gifts, and we'll probably have dinner together because when I get off from work, I'm gonna hit the road and get there. So. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see each other. Um, Aside from Christmas, like I might see him when he gets off from work, like on the weekend or something. It depends. I may not stay with him this time, just because he'll have to work, and like I don't want to keep him up, and he's got to go to work. He has to get up fairly early in the morning when he goes to work, so I don't like I don't like interfering with his sleep time because he's got to get up at the crack of dawn, basically, to, like, get up and get ready and go to work. He's got to be there at like 6:30, so he usually gets up about 5:30, and that's why I'm like, yeah, no, 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 I'm not gonna like interfere with your sleep time and stuff. Um, he it was really sweet though. When he was here, we did spend time together as a couple, and it was really nice. It was really nice. But we talked about moving in together. We talked about living together, which is kind of important. Like, in order for us to live together, I need to be back in Columbia. Like, I need to live in the same city. Yeah, number one. And see, there's a problem with me living with him. Okay, I could do it. We could live together. And the thing is, I don't want to live with him at his house. I wouldn't mind living at his house because he has more space there. But it's not his house. Like, it's his mom's house. Like, his grandmother is in a nursing home, and it was their house. It was his grandmother's house. But his mom has taken over the house. And so, she's like, hey, you have a house you can live in. You don't have to live with me. Which is wonderful. I mean, I love that. That's really, really awesome of his mom. but I don't want to live in their house. Like, that's not cool. And then my house, see, I have a house there. My parents live in what will become my house. Um, I will part own the house with my aunt who lives there. And so I will have a house of my own, and my name will be on the deed and everything. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh, I don't want to live with you because I already have a house of my own. So I don't know. I mean, we probably won't live together in the traditional sense, in that we, live in the same house and stay in the same house all the time. We'll probably spend time back and forth between houses. Like, I will stay with him for a little bit, and then he'll come stay with me, and that sort of thing. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm not sure. So, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we talked about it, and we'll see. That's a we'll see type thing. I spend a lot of time at his house with him, and he spends a lot of time over at my parents' house when I'm in town. Like, when I'm there, when I'm in Columbia, he comes over all the time. And so that's why my parents are just like, oh, it's just Brandon. They're not like, oh, it's Brandon, it's your beau. No, they're like, oh, it's just Brandon. Please. We're not concerned about that. My parents are so used to seeing him now that they don't even really care. They really don't care. They're just like, oh, it's Brandon. So, I don't know. And also part of it, I did want to get into this a little bit. Part of it is, that I'm getting used to having my own space again, and I'm getting used to living on my own again. And that's hard. It's hard, especially when you've lived with someone for years, and then all of a sudden you're not living with them anymore. That is pretty hard. And I lived with my ex-husband for 7 years. like, like when I tell you guys that we moved in together, we started dating in like September. Yeah, we started dating in the beginning of September. By the middle of September, he moved in with me. And we got married at the end of October. So, yeah. We've been living together almost as long as we have been together. So, yeah. That's why I'm kind of like, I spent 7 years living with this man. And I'm used to living on my own and coming home and doing whatever it is I want to do and having time to myself and not having to be worried about what somebody else is doing in the house and all that. Like, I don't care about that anymore. And I'm used to being by myself, so I don't know how I would feel about living with him. He kind of drives me up the wall, though, because he has some quirks that are just like, really? Please, don't do that. I'm sure I probably would work on his nerves, too. And I told him, I was like, you do realize you will get super tired of me. I mean, you can get tired of me. Yeah, and I was like, and you say that now. No, you won't get tired of me, but you will. You need your space. And I need my space. Like, and I always say this, and I said it to my ex-husband, and I said to him, I told him, you need man time to do man things, okay, that don't involve your woman. You need time and space to do what you want to do and things you like that don't involve me. Because not everything that you like is going to involve me. So, once I explained that to him, I think he kind of understood what I was talking about, but I don't know. He probably was just looking at me like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, I know the look he gave me was like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, fix your face and shut up. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I noticed also, if you guys hadn't noticed, my skin is just like freaking out right now. Because it's super cold and rainy outside. And so my skin is like, hey, it's cold outside, so I must flake. and be all over the place. Um, but I don't know. I'm just kind of nervous about living together and thinking about that again. And I don't know why no man would want to live with me. Obviously, the last man who lived with me found it not enjoyable after about probably 3 years. So, I don't know. I'm hard to live with sometimes. I can be, and I try not to be. I try not to be an asshole, and I try not to be difficult to live with, but I know I can be sometimes. And I don't know how I feel about this, so we'll see. There's a question about how I feel about it. I guess that's all I gotta really talk about. Yeah, like I said, also I wanted to point out, I briefly mentioned it in the last video, but yes, season 3 will be starting at the beginning of the year for Dark Girl Chronicles, and I have a new intro all ready and prepared. It's just a new picture and some new music. It's nothing really like super fancy or anything. I use beatpick.com to find music for my projects. And so they like for you to give them credit and, like celebrate the artist that you're using to do these videos. Like if you're going to use their stuff and put it in your videos, they want you to give credit. And so I've been doing this in several episodes for like season 2 of Dark Girl Chronicles, which we're in right now. I use it for my intro. It's called by Mokov. It's a song called Fragments of Hope. That's like my intro. And then I used a song from another site, and it's called FU by Partners in Rhyme for my outro. When you see my little drawing character chick, when I have my little outro message at the very end, that's that song. So, yeah. I really like using beatpick.com. They're pretty good. And I found several tracks on there. So I've gotten season 3's intro ready, and I'm going to probably do it for season 4. I already have music set up for that too. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. But yeah, season 3 will probably start at the beginning of the year. Probably like January, the 1st of January, or somewhere around there. It'll probably be around the beginning of January with New Year's. We'll see. I haven't decided yet exactly when I'm going to start switching over. Probably whatever is the first video I'm going to do in the new year is when I'll switch it over and change the intro out. So we'll see. But I guess I'll see you guys later. I'll probably do another video before Christmas, and then maybe Christmas, and then when I come back, because I'm going to do a lot of photos this year at Christmas time. I usually take a lot of photos at Christmas because my family is all together, and so I can get, I can get, like, good photos and talk to people and say hello. Alright, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. I'll do another video at some point, so stick around. Hope you come back and watch it. Thanks for watching. Deuces.